Welcome back, everyone. Little League World Series is presented by Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And now it's time for one of today's Kellogg's building blocks. Helping out today, Nomar Garcia-Parra.
Hi, I'm here with my buddy Josh from Minnesota, and we're going to show you the proper way to fill the ball to your backhand side. The key to filling the ball is not running with your glove out as you're trying to get to that ball. You want to keep your hand into your body until the ball is just close enough to reach, and it's the last second when you stick it out. That way your hand is nice and soft. You want to be stiff arm. You want to keep that elbow slightly bent and the hand kind of limp so you don't get that ball in the middle of the glove where it clanks out. I'm just going to show Josh, you're going to show you exactly how it's done. We're going to go, let's get in that backhand side. There he goes. He makes a nice, strong throw to first base.
Exactly, and here's the Guzman making that backhand just as Nomar said, planting his right foot and throwing, and here's Lucas Soper doing the same thing, and you notice that their throwing hand when they're doing this, folks, is on the opposite side of their body that their glove is, and that's what gives them balance. Great playing, boys.
Nelson Osorio's the number 9 hitter, his first at bat. Breaking ball misses.
So their glove will reach out, Carl, to get the ball, and their throwing hand will be on the opposite side of their body to give them balance, like a tightrope walker would, putting one hand on one side of the rope and one hand on the other to allow them to be balanced.
Having what, both hands on the same side
when
of the
you
ball?
reach with both hands on a backhand, you wind up falling down on your face, and it's real difficult to throw the ball at first after that.
The 2-0 pitch. They're there for a called strike. You wonder if Matthew Reyes went out to tell Hirakawa, look, he has no intention of swinging until you throw a strike, so let's just get one over.
And he's standing way in front of the plate, so throw fastballs and maybe beat him.
Not on that play. The ball driven into right field. Zach Chava, the right fielder, almost had broken to back up first base, assuming that a second baseman was going to get it. And the good news was he was able to recover in time. See, he's kind of moving over there to back up first. So he has to do a quick about face. Osorio is going to be special pinch run for into the game number 6. Abel Gallardo.
Pretty powerful looking ninth place hitter there for the Panama team, getting that fastball on the outside and driving it between the first and second baseman. Go to the top of the order now, and here's a group of hitters who have seen Hirakawa once, and we'll see how they adjust this second time through.
He was able to get Teo on a strikeout, and then after that it went downhill for him with a home run, a single, and a double. Here's a bunt, good one down the line. De Guzman up with it, and he's going to have to hold on to it because it popped out of his glove. So 2 men on now in a big spot for Panama.
And this is a bunt for a base hit, really. Catches De Guzman a little by surprise. He comes in, fields the ball with both hands, and then never gets a handle on the ball. When he does, the catcher very alertly runs down to third to cover third base because that is his responsibility. The shortstop will be going to second. The second base will be going to first. Catcher has to leave home plate and go down to third base and cover.
2 men on. Rafael De Leon, who had a home run in his first at-bat, had a home run swing on that pitch. So 1-1, bottom of the 3rd inning, and the meat of the Panama batting order, which we talked about at the top, now up. Canada has survived with its defense and its pitching so far. He squares to bunt, and a good one. The pitcher has no play. The catcher, Reyes, says the batter hit the ball when he was out of the box. They're going to just say he hit it when he was in the box, and it's a foul ball.
On this ball, the ball bounces off the plate or off of the dirt, and you're in the batter's box, it's a dead ball. If you're out of the batter's box when it hits you, you are out, being hit by a ball in fair or foul territory. In fair territory, you would be out. This was in the batter's box in foul territory, so it's just a strike. He goes to bunt again for a base hit, and he gets hit right there off the helmet while his foot is in the air. They deem not on the ground out of the box.
1-2 pitch now to Rafael De Leon with 2 men on. Driven to left field. It's going to get down in front of the left fielder, Greer. He's going to throw home, and now the bases are loaded.
Well, after hitting the fastball for a home run, De Leon now reaches out and gets that curveball on the outside part of the plate, hits it off the end of the bat, and gets a base hit in front of left fielder Greer. bases loaded and no outs, and Hitakawa is going to have to make some very good pitches to the middle of this very strong Panama lineup.
7 for 9 they went, 3, 4, and 5 in their last game with 7 runs scored. We're at that part of the lineup. Javier Garcia singled in his first at bat. Everybody but the shortstop is in on the infield grass. First pitch is fouled off. And why would the shortstop be back and everybody else in?
Well, because this is the third place hitter who pulls the ball, more than likely will pull the ball when he hits it hard, and he's back there to try to turn a double play. Now the second baseman moves back halfway, so he's going to turn too also, if in fact the ball's hit to the middle of the infield.
Garcia on the ground at third. De Guzman, another great play. That's a force out at home. Ball is dropped, and he is called safe. Time called.
And as he reached down after dropping that ball, his nose collided with the helmet of the runner sliding in, and that's going to be a little while before the tears leave and the swelling subsides. It was a good play by De Guzman to turn and fire that ball home to Reyes, who reached out as though he's a first baseman to get the force out at home. Ball hit the hard part of his glove, I guess, right in the pocket, bounces out, and there's the helmet colliding with the head as the ball is on the ground.
Catcher Matthew Reyes never had the ball in his glove. Otherwise, he could have just gotten out of the way of the base runner. So as Bobby said, he went to pick it up, and that's when the helmet and head collide right there.
And that catcher's glove has an awful lot of padding all around the outside of the glove. You have to catch it right in the pocket. It's easy to do when you're behind the plate and you're framing that ball. When you reach out on a throw from the third baseman and it's sinking a little, it's a little more difficult than using a first baseman's glove, and there it is. I guess they'll call it an error or a fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice, and then an error on the catcher.
Very fine playing by the Canadian squad, though. Alert to throw it to the right base, alert to reach out as though it's a force out, and stretch at home plate. The ball just didn't stick in the glove.
But an error nonetheless, and the bases stay loaded for the cleanup hitter, Irving Induni, who doubled in his first at bat. Swings and misses, and a good job keeping that in front of him, Matthew Reyes. Catcher's so critical here at the Little League World Series. Pass balls with men on third result in runs and runners advancing. Induni's got the bases loaded. He is 5 for 7 at the Little League World Series. Swing and a miss and a good pitch from Irakawa Cow.
Using that two-seamer, running away from the left-handed hitter. I would throw a couple more pitches out of the strike zone here. He's swinging. He's trying to be a hero.
Ahead 0-2. Another good block by Reyes on a good pitch. That wasn't going to get hit very far if it got hit at all.
No, Reyes is doing a fabulous job behind the plate today. He had a little trouble against Chinese Taipei, and Lucas Sober came in and replaced him, but today he is
back to him. Force play at home. There's one. Throw to third. Double play! Second of the game turned by Canada. And what a job by Matthew Reyes, who just had his head hit with a helmet.
And I can tell you I've never seen this double play, Carl. But because you cannot lead off the base in Little League and cannot leave the base until the ball passes the hitter, when this ball's hit back to the mound, the pitcher throws home to get the force out because the bases are loaded. Remember, the force is still on now with the runners running from first and second, so they throw to third to get the force out there. At first and second and 2 outs, and defense prevails once again for Canada.
A 5-3-2 double play, and now a 1-2-5 double play. And because they had used their challenge, they couldn't review that play. They lost that ability. Luis Bazan on the ground to third. Force play there. Wow, is Canada showing some glove work here. They avoid a bases-loaded disaster and give up only 1 run.
Stump, better boy, good job in there. That's it, fellas.
2-5 double play. 2-1 through 3.